Good evening and welcome back to another episode of What's Your Story? Tonight we are sitting down with one of our favorite volunteers, Patrick Perreault. And Patrick comes occasionally to Maine because you don't live around here, is that right?
I live in Charlestown, Boston.
Oh yeah, Charlestown, Boston. So, and you come up on school vacations?
School vacations and sometimes.
Summer, yep.
Sometimes during weekends.
So can I ask how old you are, young man?
So I'm 12, but I turn 13 in April.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Oh, wow. So you got a few years left before you can get your driver's permit?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good thing. Let me know, though, okay?
I'm only working here. So for the college application, just so you guys are all aware.
That's pretty funny. You're thinking of college already?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm thinking probably UNC or maybe Stanford. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But
do you have a concentration of what you're going to study?
Yeah, I want to do early history in Europe, and I would like to minor in the study of Christianity. I think that's a very interesting subject, and I would love to do that for a living.
Wow. So, like, working where?
I would like I'm not 100% sure of like a company or like an institute, probably an institute for history that I'd like to work for, but I think I'd really like to go to Europe and study just the agricultural revolution and its impact on just the world and diseases and just all other stuff. So I'd love to do that.
My gosh, well, good for you. It's great that you have such a focus.
Yeah.
But I am going to give you a little Aunt Mary Lou advice. Keep it open, because you might decide, I like this, but I don't like that. So, but I'm sure most people will probably tell you that along the way. But I think that's really awesome.
Yeah.
So you must read a lot about.
Yeah. So I
these things.
Of course I do. I really like. There's this really good book by, I forget what his name is, but it's *Sapiens*, and it's a very good book. And if you want to get it for younger people, like myself, I would get it like the graphic novel version. So there's two versions.
Okay.
There's the original *Sapiens*. Thank you. And there's original *Sapiens*, and then there's the next book, which is *The Pillars of Society*.
Yeah.
So it talks all about the agricultural revolution and just a lot about companies and storytelling. It's very interesting. And then there's the adult version, obviously, that I'm about halfway through. But I've been sparsely reading it because it's very interesting because the graphic novel really covers most of everything that the real book for adults does. So I think I think that's really important to cover everything in those books.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, it's not really dumbing it down. It's just a whole different way of viewing it. So that's really great. So, and you have a younger brother.
Yep.
So what's it like living in Charlestown? I mean, do you go to school in Charlestown, or do you go to school in Boston, or?
So I go to school in BC High. So repping the merch right now. But so it's a Jesuit Catholic school in Dorchester.
Okay.
It's been around for a while. It's also an all boys school, and it's very interesting. I really like it there. It is my first year, 7th grade. So, yeah.
Is school challenging?
So no, I wouldn't think so. I mean, there are some things I struggle with, but I like to think I'm a decently smart human being.
Well, you sound it. You sound it.
Thank you.
And I think because I know your mom and I know your grandparents, they don't let you take a pass, do they?
No.
Yeah. Well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. And I would think living in that area, I mean, there's probably some challenges.
Oh, definitely.
How do you get to school?
So I take the T. I take the train. Won't bore with all the details of getting to school, but it's a lot because I wake up at 6 and it's I enjoy it though. I like
so
it.
Is it one line? Is it two different colors? 3 different colors?
2 different colors for me personally, but I know people. So there's I don't want to, I wouldn't know, but I think it's 49 different area codes that BC High takes students from. So it's a very big
Wow.
school from
Wow.
around Massachusetts.
Yeah, yeah.
And for me personally, I take the orange line and then the red line to school.
Okay.
It's very,
And
nice.
what's your day like? Do you have blocks? Do you have
Yeah.
different? So you've got Monday through Friday. What's it look like?
Well, it's just a very varied schedule from my old school. We get to school and then we get school from 6 to 8:25, and
Okay.
8:25 is when school starts.
Yep.
And when school starts, we have to go to our homerooms on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. We go to our homerooms. But on Wednesdays, the teachers have teachers meetings till 9:10, so
Yep.
we start a lot later and don't have homeroom. It's a very different from my old public school. I went to go in the Elliott, very nice school. I loved it there. I went there for 7 years, and it's just a really nice school. And I think it really helped me get all the values and all the
Like sort of like community. You
Yeah.
knew who you were going to school with, and what else were you going to say? I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, it's fine. I learned a lot there, and I think that's really what helped me get into this school. I have a lot of connections I have a lot of friends that still go to my Elliott school, so I love popping by there every once in a while and saying hi to my teachers and my old teachers and just all of my friends that don't go to school with me anymore. And yeah.
Do you play any sports? Or you do activities after school?
I do stuff. I would not say I do as much as my brother does. Shout out to Will, who's very talented at those sports. I do soccer, and I did that. I've done that for a while now, since I did it when I was a kid, of course. And then I stopped from 2nd grade, and then I went back in 4th grade, and I've been playing ever since. I wouldn't say I'm amazing at soccer, but I think it's a hobby I get to do with all my friends.
Yep. Yep.
It's very fun.
So what's that like when you have like a practice after school? Is it easy to get back on the tee and get back home? I'm always so curious I rode a bus to school, and then my mom had to pick me up or after any kind of practices, but I would think being in the city, it's a little different.
In the city, it's a bit different. Yeah, I would say that going to BC High has just made it a lot. It's not difficult, but it's like way. I end earlier. I end at 2:45, so then I will either do an after-school club or get on the train.
Yep.
And when I get on the train, I'll be home 3:45, and then I do my homework, do some stuff, just like probably like eat dinner or watch a TV show, and then I go to practice if I have one, and then I probably do more homework or study, and then I go to sleep.
Yeah. So, what grade is your brother in?
2nd grade.
2nd grade. So is he still at the other
Yeah,
school?
he's still at the Elliott.
Okay.
K-8 Innovation School. Sorry. Yeah. Excuse me.
And so your parents work right? Do they work right in town?
Yeah. No. Well, they work in the greater Boston area.
Okay.
But they don't work specifically in Charlestown. No.
So I stay there every once in a great while. I think it's a beautiful town.
Oh yes, it's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, and walking around like by the Constitution, that sort of thing. So have you ever thought about becoming like a guide there?
Oh yeah, me and my friend Sebastian.
That would look good on your resume, by the way.
Absolutely.
Your college application.
Yeah. Me and my best friend Sebastian, that I haven't known him from that long, but I think we're really good friends, and we understand each other a lot. He doesn't go to my school anymore, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But whenever we meet up on the weekends, we always go towards the Constitution Museum, and we're always thinking about, just like when we're older, like sophomore or like junior year, we could just be a guide throughout all these things, because I've been there hundreds of times.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think.
So you know the whole.
Oh yeah.
You know how to give a tour.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's awesome. So what other things are you going to do to get ready for your college applications besides volunteer at Graves Library? which we really appreciate, by the way.
Model UN is a big thing for me. I started it this year, and I like it a lot. Hopefully, I can do more of it in high school.
Can you say what that is?
Model UN is like United Nations. It's really fun. So you debate on different topics.
Okay.
Pick a country, and then you debate on different topics. It's a really nice change of pace for me, for my old clubs.
Yeah.
I also would love to do more things to do with history.
Yeah.
Love to like work at a museum or something. Just just like a volunteer tour guide.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah.
That'd be great. That's kind of it. I'd hopefully probably be a president of a club or two.
How about of the U.S.? Would you like to do that job?
No, probably not. I would not like to be the president of the U.S. Too much pressure.
Too much pressure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. It's got to be a tough job, huh?
Absolutely.
So now, are you going on a big trip this year?
We are going to Italy, and
Okay.
I'm incredibly excited because we got to go to the Vatican. I'm really interested in all this Vatican. I've seen models and pictures, obviously, but I'm really interested to go around and walk around the Vatican, see all these different, really amazing things from history, and I'm just really excited.
Yeah. And when you go there, you realize how young our country really is.
Absolutely, yeah. Rome's been around for thousands and thousands of years, and
Yeah.
you just realize U.S. has only been around for about 250.
Yeah.
So. 250 in like 2 years? No, yeah, 2 years, right? Because, 2 years. It's 250 years of the U.S., correct?
So, and what else are you going to do while you're there?
We're going to Rome, obviously. We're going to go see the Colosseum. And then we're going to this really nice villa in Italy, obviously. And I forget where we're going exactly, but just a small town, and there's this villa on top of the hill. And I'm really excited because I just get to go with my whole family, and we get to relax there.
Yeah, you get to just chill out.
Yeah.
That'll be great. And that is when you get out of school, is that right?
That is.
As soon as school gets out?
No, I get out on the 6th. We leave at the 18th.
Oh, okay.
So I'll have a few things to hang out with, probably Sebastian, and then which is the name of the friend. But yeah, it's pretty fun.
Wow, that'll be a really good time. Do you have a camera? You need to take a camera with you.
Yeah, well.
Very important.
as you
Or
know.
a journal.
Yeah, I am taking a journal. As you know, my grandfather, very,
Oh, this
very
is
into
true.
photographs.
Yeah. So he'll bring his camera.
He'll definitely bring his
So,
camera.
but definitely, I would highly recommend bringing some kind of a writing, some kind of a journal with a pen or a pencil, whatever, to just write stuff down because it's just so fun. And even if it's at the end of the day, capture it because you'll have so many. It's just going to spark so much for what you're going to be doing in the future, and you'll be able to look back on this trip.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and that'll be a really awesome experience with your family. So, all right. So you ready for the rapid fire?
Absolutely.
Okay. So favorite color?
My favorite color is green.
Green. Favorite ice cream flavor?
Vanilla.
Favorite movie?
I'm gonna have to go Hunger Games too.
Okay. Mockingjay. Aha. Do you have a favorite book?
I do have a favorite book. It is Harry Potter, The Half-Blood Prince.
Okay.
Sixth one.
All right. Why that one?
I really like it. I think the writing is amazing in that book, and the plot is probably the best plot of almost every book I've read.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I would like to change that. So that's my second favorite book. My first favorite book is is The Fault in Our Stars.
Oh, yeah.
Just unbelievable book. The writing is just amazing. And I think that's probably the main reason I get sleep these days. I read that book every night.
Oh, wow.
Just an unbelievable book. I think the writing is just amazing.
Yeah, that's a great book. So we're going to see your name in lights one of these days you got a lot ahead of you, right?
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might write a book. I might write a book or two, maybe. Hopefully. Probably on history or something.
Yeah,
So,
that'll be great. Well, we'll look forward to that.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being on our show and for
Oh.
volunteering here at Graves Library.
absolutely.
We
Anytime.
really appreciate the time you give us while you're here, because we know you could be, doing 100 other things. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks to our producer, Mike Kelly. And thank you all for joining in tonight. And hopefully we'll see you right back here next time on another episode of What's Your Story?